I don't know how to start this video. Okay, I know you've all been wondering, where the hell have I been the last 9 months or so since I last posted? Well, it was not having no baby. Okay, let me just let y'all know that. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Stef. I love giving people travel advice on what to expect when they come to Peru and how to stay safe. And I have not posted on this channel in a minute, even though I was intending on posting regularly until the end of last year at least, but then that got cut a little bit short. So here's the story on that. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, please go check out my other content that's much more useful. And if you've been on my channel for a while and you genuinely like me as a person and you want to know more about me and my personal life, then this video is for you, okay? So I really don't know where to begin this story. Okay, last year I did this video where I bawled my eyes out. I don't even remember what I talked about in that video anymore. I just remember being very sad and feeling lost in life. So it was like around June of last year, 2023, where I had my little millennial life crisis. One of many that I've had throughout my life. Yeah, I just didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, where I was going. I had a coaching business that I did for many years, and I had kind of fallen off with that because it just didn't feel aligned anymore with me. But I didn't know exactly what to do because I knew I wanted to help people and to make their lives better. I was figuring myself out with that, and I was just feeling all kinds of things because, you know, in life you're told to be responsible and get yourself together, and how do you not know what to do with your life at a certain age or whatever, like all of these judgments and things. And so because of that difficult time in my life, after talking about it with my mom and close friends, I decided I was gonna dedicate, for the time being, my time and energy to making videos again for this channel, because I love helping people in whatever capacity, whether that's tourism, whether that's healing from their traumas, personal development, whatever, you know, giving them a hand with their groceries. I love being there for people. And I just felt like, you know what, in order to not feel lost right now, I'm just gonna focus on this channel because this is something I've neglected that I feel really bad about. And I want to take it back up and show up for these people again and do my best to just go all in with this channel as much as I can, at least for the next 6 months. And then I will figure out what the hell to do with my life. And I was going hard at making my videos, doing the best that I can with the resources that I have, with my time and energy, and just trying to do it in a way that felt good to me, sustainable. So I started doing all kinds of videos, and I initially began with making videos on fruit because I love fruit and I love to eat. And I began gradually expanding to museums and other things, and I was happy with what I was doing. I felt content and full of purpose, which is what I was really missing at that time. I needed something to help me feel like something to help me find my place in the world. And I felt really good with videos that I was doing here. I cry about everything, I'm sorry. I really loved, you know, the time and energy, the dedication that I gave to this channel at this time, and how my videos were helping people. And just being creative. I love being creative. I love coming up with ideas of, you know, what else can I do a video on next that will help someone? You know, even if it's not gonna be popular or go viral for me or whatever, but it's good information to put out there. And then also part of my millennial life crisis was, you know, I felt like I just wasn't progressing in any way that I thought I was supposed to have progressed at that stage of my life, because at that time I was 34 and a half, and I just didn't have a lot of these things that we typically associate with being successful in life or having it all together or whatever. And one of those things was not having a relationship, not having a family, and then on top of that, not having like a career purpose, So I was really hard on myself, but I put my energy into this channel, and I felt good. And then along the way, the unexpected happened. I met someone, by chance or by divine guidance, or I don't know. But someone came into my life, and I've been single for the better part of the last, decade prior to meeting that person, because I'm so laser focused and driven with my own things. Prior to 2020, I spent like the better half of those 5 years before 2020 just focusing on myself and gaining knowledge and skills and building my spiritual business and helping people, working with people. And then I had a toxic relationship, and then I had to work on healing from that. And then after that, I was trying to figure myself out, being there for my grandma and trying to open myself back up to relationships again, slowly. But I was still, very much just by myself. And then this relationship came into my life, and things started going at like 1,000 miles per hour. It just felt like it was so fast. And I am a person that back in the day, I used to do too much. I used to hustle. I used to overload myself. And over the years, through a lot of healing work and, really leaning into my own intuition, my own inner compass, I've really slowed down a lot of things. And so for me at the time, it was just so much to dedicate time and energy and effort to the YouTube channel while also being in this relationship, because the relationship took a lot of my time in terms of spending time together, dating, getting to know each other, but then also addressing things, because when you're in a relationship, not everyone gets to have things go super smoothly. And sometimes that requires you to have conversations and talking things out, working things out, trying to understand each other. And that takes a lot of time and energy. And I feel so deeply, and I don't like being overloaded. So, being in the relationship just took a lot of my energy, not in a bad way, but it was just like the first time in a really long time, in the better part of the last decade, where I really had to give this my undivided attention and be a mature adult and learn from my past and try to do better. And just having conversations and helping each other out, work on our stuff, etc., etc. And I just didn't, because I felt like I had a lot going on with the relationship, especially because things were moving so quickly. I just felt like I didn't have the capacity, the time, the energy to be here with you guys. It's too much. And I had to put it to the side. And then my relationship, it literally was going at 1,000 miles per hour. So many big life steps and things that I just wasn't prepared for in a way. I never thought that my next relationship would have unfolded the way that this one has. Yeah, it's the most serious relationship I've been in. There were just so many moving parts for such a long time that all I really had the energy for was existing and trying to get settled into this new life and, you know, learning what it means to be in partnership. So yeah, you know, that is in a nutshell what I have been up to. And one of those big life changes that I've made in regards to this relationship is moving in with my partner, and which is why I'm in a new environment. You know, even metaphorically, like the place that we moved into had some work that needed to be done, which took months, and we couldn't even get properly settled into this place for like the first 3.5, 4 months that we've been living here. That was crazy in and of itself, you know? So yeah, now that things here are more settled and my relationship is stabilizing, because it does take a lot, I think, to live with someone, especially when, you know, we haven't even known each other for a year yet, and already we've gone through such major big life steps together. Living together is one of them, and I had never really lived with any partner of mine before in this capacity. And that's been, you know, that's taken some time to get used to. All of this to say that I feel I'm in a better place, and I'm slowly making my way back to social media. Yeah, I don't even know what I want to do yet with my social media. I mean, in terms of this channel, I want to definitely create more videos. I haven't properly sat down to think about my next video topics, or to even look over my past video topics that I had listed down that I was gonna do. So I have to like go through all of that and try to make sense of it again, and put forth a structure, a calendar, so I know what I'm doing when and where I'm going, and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And I have to work on getting into the habit of like recording again, because it literally just took me, first of all, it took time to put myself together. Okay, I have been looking a hot mess for months, and today I was like, I gotta look cute. Okay, if not for me, for the people on YouTube. So you're welcome. No, but thank you for motivating me to put myself together, because yeah, I've missed it. I've been looking raggedy. I'm like, this was not how I was back when what's his face first met me. So yeah, so I gotta get myself organized, put a content calendar together, get my ideas in order. If you guys have any suggestions, if you're still watching at this point, you have suggestions for video topics, drop them down below, and I'm gonna look through them and also add them to a list of video ideas. I don't want to commit to anything in particular, because I just feel that currently, as of right now in this period of my life, I have not been the best at sticking to those commitments, not because I don't want to or because they're not important to me, but just because life happens. And I do my best not to beat myself up over that anymore, and just trust in God's plan, and that if these things show up and I have to put the brakes on certain plans of mine, that is exactly what's meant to happen in that moment, and that's okay. And I will pick it back up when I'm supposed to. And what matters is just that I just keep picking myself back up again and again and again. I don't even know what that makes me emotional. I just feel like my life has been about that over and over and over again. And it's taken a lot to, it's taken a lot to not feel like a failure just because I'm taking longer than I would like to complete certain projects or a vision of mine or whatever it may be, you know? Because I'm so impatient sometimes and I want things now. But yeah, I'm here and I'm trying, and I think that's what matters. And yeah, as of right now, I have plans to go to Cusco. So I'm gonna be going to Cusco sometime in August, and hopefully Arequipa. I gotta look back over my videos that I did on Cusco a long time ago, because I think those were just vlog videos, and I would actually like to make like educational, informative videos of Cusco, like my Lima videos. And then when I go to Cusco as well, like I guess I'm gonna do my best to make similar type videos of Arequipa. You know, ideally, I would like to travel once, I don't know, every 6-8 weeks or so, and go to a place and cover some things there or whatever, because that be costing money, people, and we got rent due over here. I'm not big enough yet to be offered to be flown out and paid to go and travel and stuff. But one day I'm getting there, so it's a work in progress. And yeah, you know, that's my plan. And in the meantime, I'll just do the best that I can from Lima, and I'm gonna do my best to post as often as I possibly can, which hopefully will be a bare minimum of once a week. Once I get my content calendar plan situated. So yeah, that's just kind of the update on my life and what's going on with me and why I've been away for so long. And yeah, you know, that's what I feel comfortable sharing at this time. I'm a very private person. I will probably share a few more details on my YouTube channel that's related to my spirituality. So I'll put that up here somewhere if you want to go follow me there and learn more about like spiritual things and personal development. I don't know what I'm gonna say in that video. I'm gonna record that after this, but we'll see what comes out. I asked God, I was like, God, what am I supposed to share for this video? This is what's coming out. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. One of the big things that we've been up to as well over here is that we're gonna be Airbnb-ing some rooms in this place that we're at. So if you're coming to Lima and you wanna stay at an Airbnb, you wanna rent a room in the district of Magdalena, you're more than welcome to come and rent from us. And I will probably do a little video tour maybe at some point of the rooms. Yeah, whoever wants to come and rent and hang out with us here can. If you wanna kind of stay in a quiet neighborhood, in a local non-touristy neighborhood in Lima, just get to experience life here as a local, you know? So these are all the news I have. And I've just recently, this past week or so, gotten into my comments on YouTube because I have been ignoring all the things for months. But a few days ago, I was like, let me go and try to respond to some of these comments. And I went through the comments and I saw some people asking me if I, you know, would do a tour with them or whatever, like, and all this other stuff. And I just want to say, if you ever want to reach me directly, you have to message me on Instagram or Facebook. That is the only way I will for sure see your message. And yeah, you know, I don't often take people on tours, but I'm happy to, so long as, you know, we vibe and I feel like it. Then I'm happy to go and show you around and translate and keep you safe and all these different things. And just reach me on Instagram or Facebook, because otherwise I'll probably not get your message in time, and then you will have come here and I won't know. until months after the fact, and I'm like, oh, oops. So yeah. So yeah, I don't know, maybe in the future I will maybe do some kind of quick, I guess, like consulting service or something, just to give people some advice or stuff if they want to travel around, and give them some ideas, especially if you want to travel like around Lima. So I'll probably do that, and then as I get more familiar with other cities in Peru and stuff, I'll probably give more advice on these other things as well. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens depending on demand. I just do this for fun because I just want to help people out, and I think I'm the only channel on the internet, for English speakers at least, that give people practical advice on, you know, traveling to Peru and stuff like that, and what it's like to really just be a local here, and how to move around like a local and just feel safe and all that other stuff. I think everyone else is mostly like a typical travel channel, which is fine, but my channel is just different. Yeah, I really appreciate all of you who decided to stick around for this whole video. If you're still at the very end of this video, thank you so much. I appreciate you. It really does mean a lot to me that you care enough to watch till the very end. Drop me a comment letting me know down below if you were here till the end. And thank you everyone for your support. I have seen that my channel has grown in my absence, and I'm almost at 6K. So that's really awesome. I'm grateful for all of you who don't give up on me, believe in me, and still choose to follow my channel even though you've already come to Peru and left. You know, my intention is just to bring more stuff to you guys and just do my best to make this such an in-depth, highly informative and helpful and practical channel for anyone coming to Peru. And I think that's it. I think there was one more thing I wanted to say. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And I will be releasing some videos soon related to shamanism, because I had an ayahuasca experience in December. So if you follow me on Instagram, I talked a little bit about that. But I gotta record my video kind of retelling my experience, which I don't fully remember anymore at this point. It's been so many months and so much has happened in my life that I'm like, oh, it's a blur. Life is moving at a bajillion miles per hour. I need to know if this is what happens after you turn 30, because this was not how it felt when I was in my 20s. I just feel like life it's just a lot, you know? Not in a bad way. You know, it's kind of like time flies when you're having fun kind of thing. So yeah, so I do have a video ready to go of when I did Gambo last year in August. So that's gonna be posted soon. Another video of me interviewing this follower of mine who has become my friend, and her sharing her ayahuasca experience. I'm not sure if we talked about Gambo in that video anymore. I have to go back and rewatch that video interview. And then I'll probably do a few more videos related to that. My ayahuasca experience. And then I guess we'll see what else I decide to post about. And yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, thanks for being here, and I'll see you soon. Bye.